Alrighty guys, good afternoon, good evening, hope you guys are having a wonderful evening so far guys. Today we're going to be doing more of Battlefield 6. Good evening guys, good evening Idawin. Oh my god, a subscriber? Wow, thanks Idawin. That's a McChicken. That's wonderful. Oh my god. Phenomenal. Today guys, more Battlefield 6 though. See where things go here. Hope you guys enjoyed your day off as it's going right now. Life is relatively busy for me, so yeah. World's going to shit right now, guys. Maybe not going to shit, that's the wrong word for it. It's changing. I don't think the change that's happening right now is bad. However, there is a lot of change. Apparently, there's rumors circulating that Trump has a speech ready for disclosing aliens. Whether or not you believe that or not is NHI's. Whether or not you believe that or not, you know, up in the air, but that is the going rhetoric right now. So, yeah. Yeah. Who knows? I am all for that. I think we've spent way too much time in the modern timeline. And as such, I am all for Jetsons and The Matrix and fucking Star Trek. Where the fuck is our first contact, guys? You think it would have happened, like... You know, as I mentioned before, guys, you know, if there was the aliens landed in the 1950s right at Roswell and stuff went down and, you know, someone decided that, no, you know, we aren't ready for first contact, maybe 1950s, right? We had a lot of problems to work out. But today... in 2025, 26, or even in the 70s after Star Wars? 80s? Yeah. Well, you know, that's fucking even weirder. So, yeah. There is a lot of really weird shit going on, and I can only go as fast as, like, the releases happen, right? And it's just the way it goes. I have no control over shit, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah, in the 80s, you know, first contact would have happened. I'm pretty sure the world would have been fine with it, you know, the fucking, like, hippie days. Yeah, where everyone's just accepting of everything. Probably would have been a great time for first contact. Or even in the beginning of 2000s would have been good. Or, yeah, like, the last 10 years, like, it wasn't the last 10 years. 2012 to 2022 is like nothing fucking happened. Like, the world just, like, slogged, just, like, stopped moving. I have no idea why. Yeah. But, you know, like, what else do we need to catch up to alien society? Do we actually need to be spacefaring for aliens to say hi to us? Is that what's going on here? I mean, maybe. That's going to take a while for us to actually have, like, infrastructure in space, and at that point they say hi, it's all, you know, logistically just kind of outdated to begin with, so seems like a waste of time. That said, a lot of technology does feel like it is seeded by aliens, and I think AI, if you're talking about advanced civilizations, guys, and something that might cause, you know, like, in the 70s, we have, you know, the idea of the internet and social media would be completely outrageous, or pocket computers, right? Would have been, you're not pocket computers, but, like, the idea of people being, like, online presences and such would be completely... like, you know, world-changing, just like the TV was when it first came out. Computers were, AI is probably another one of those things. It is very much world-changing. People that say it's a bubble are full of shit. It is changing fucking everything. The world's changing to, the world itself is retooling to take into account AI. So, yeah, as far as, like, ontological shock goes, guys, are just stuff that changes everything. AI is a big one, and I'm sure pretty much every advanced alien species has AI. They have some sort of version of AI. It goes without saying, just like something that can assist you and be like, was it complement or supplement? The one that basically accents your already existing systems as opposed to making up for that. I think it's complement. Something that complements you and can greatly, like, accelerate your ability to do anything. Makes a lot of sense. And especially in space travel or a case where there's hazardous environments, right? Unless they have some sort of religious belief, or maybe they had bad juju and they had Terminators on their planet, you know. I'm guessing if you had a Skynet on your planet, it probably would sour the idea of AI in the future. So there's probably some alien species that had maybe bad interactions with AI, which is entirely possible. But I think for most, it's probably just it's universal across the galaxy. Just every advanced species probably has some sort of AI, something like it, biological or silicone. They have their own version of it. Yeah, crazy shit, guys. But speaking of Epstein, so there was a massive release of Epstein files, like 3 million apparently, is it 2 days ago, I think? Yeah, which, you know, Epstein in and of itself, the victims and his crimes, right, are a thing, right? That aside, there is a lot of really fucking weird shit that's coming out now. Apparently, yeah, people are starting to comb through it, and it's not the victims or even like the crimes that people are interested in. He apparently he has emails about time travel and creating psionic people, making people psionically active through trauma. Was another one I just saw today. And the funny thing about that is, like, AI should be good at this, right? At like scanning everything, but AI just references stuff and oftentimes does not scan stuff. It's not like a PDF reader. So AI can't go through and like index all of the Epstein files. It should. There should be topics that, like, it would be incredibly fucking helpful for stuff like this. It's like pivotal. And instead, like, I was trying to ask Grok about it, and Grok, all he does is look at basically like already existing headlines, and it completely defeats the purpose. Looking for a needle in the haystack, right? And humans suck at that. And AI would be really good at that, but instead the AI needs to know where to look in the haystack to find the needle. And it's just like, bro, like, I'm supposed to be the human that sucks at this, right? You're the one that's supposed to fucking find this. It was hilarious. Yeah. And Grok just, like, basically just looks through stuff that already exists, like court documents, and I'm like, you know, what court case is going to involve talking about Epstein's occult shit, right? That just, it doesn't happen. It's not part of the trial. It'll almost never be referenced, so you can't find it. Like, something needs to look through everything to find the stuff that isn't normally looked for, right? And that's what AI would be great at, and it's just, it doesn't, because it's not indexed, because Grok doesn't actually look through it, or any, I don't think there's really any AI that does that. It'd be a great idea. I understand that it can't look through everything online, and it would be a completely waste of resources to scan and index everything, right? To collate all the data, because we aren't to that point yet. But there are some things that very, very much should be looked at, right? And Epstein Files is one of them, but it doesn't. There's nothing. You can't use the one really, really useful thing that Grok would be great at is the one thing that you can't use him for. I was asking him about him, and it's like, you know, it's like, no, and they basically just referenced the stuff that I already saw on social media because it was on social media. And I was asking Grok about finding stuff that isn't basically referenced, and Grok can't because Grok doesn't look through it. But he can look through specific spots, but the whole point of using it is because I don't know where to look in the fucking Epstein files to find shit like this, right? Yeah, hilarious shit. And the one thing that Grok would be really good at, same thing with when there's big dumps for UAP stuff, I can't look through it, and I tried to use Grok to do it, and Grok just doesn't index it, so it, like, what, am I just supposed to use them for, like, memes and shit like that? I mean, come on. It does feel like there should be a better way of doing that. And obviously, it is not the AI's fault. It's what XAI and Musk wants to do with them. So, yeah. The one thing that would be extremely helpful for is the one thing you can't use it for. And, you know, like, people looking through thousands of pages of documents is beyond fatigue. Like, you could spend your life doing that and still fuck up, because humans really suck at, like, long-term mechanical activities, right? Humans really suck at that shit, so, yeah. I don't know. Fucking funny, but yeah, like, some of the stuff I was reading on social media so far, they found references to time travel and basically engineering people. In addition to the fact the new one today that they found was Epstein was talking about basically creating people who are psionically aware through psionics through trauma, which we've talked a bit about psionics in the past. Psionics I was not a believer in until last year in January when I read the Canadian RTMS paper on basically inducing psionics, which is, they're working on something else. I forgot what they're working on. But they happen to find when they create a lesion in the brain, it causes people to become more psionically aware and are capable of sometimes predicting number generators, as well as, like, you know, like rolling a dice, as well as moving a mouse cursor with their mind. And if you know anything about the UAP circles, guys, a lot of it talks about basically how psionics are. It's fascinating at this point, and I really am a believer in just psionics. Not everything, and I don't think a lot of people are good at it. I don't think this is like, well, this is like the path has been forged, and there's just people that are really, you know, like fucking espers or something, right? Just like floating around with their psionic powers. I don't think that's it. I think we're at like the early stages of psionics, you know, where people are just kind of sort of psionically aware, but not really, you know, because it's like a muscle and no one has any idea how to use it. No one knows how to move it. No one knows what to do with it. There's no training. There's no schools. There's no, you know, literature. There's nothing, right? Absolutely fucking nothing. Ground zero. Like, not ground zero, just starting at zero. There's literally nothing. And that is the hardest place to get off the ground, is when there's absolutely nothing to go off of. Like, there's no hints, there's no guides, there's nothing. You have no idea what you're doing. You can't even, like, look at it or feel it. Like, you know, like, feel it out sort of thing, like, you know, with a touch or sense. And like, the whole idea itself is just very, very underdeveloped. Extremely, extremely underdeveloped. And it seems like in the UAP circles, they talk about aliens using psionics to communicate with their ships, right? Psychic abilities to communicate with their ships. That's actually going one of the going narratives. So it would actually stand that it might actually be some sort of advanced interconnect that's used to connect technology. Not just the weird shit for humans, I think, is just how we've just managed to brute force it in weird ways, like shamanism, tarot card reading, you know, like the really fringe shit, right? That you don't really think is normal. Psychics in general, mediums, you know, it's probably just some form of using psionics in some weird way that just kind of sort of works. Prayer, manifesting things through prayer. So enough people pray towards something. Turns out that's probably something to do with psionics too. We've talked about this in the past, though. It all feels like it's interconnected with each other. It's just different people with different ideas of how to do things that kind of sort of work through time, but not really, because we still don't know how to fucking do anything with it. And then they thought it was unique to a religion, when in fact it might just be unique to our psyche or our brains, right? It has nothing to do with religion itself. I mean, I've talked about it before. I think media is seeded. I've talked about that all the time. How media has been seeded, so ideas that become prevalent in technology, or, you know, the biggest one being Star Trek communicators, right? Like, they get us ready for ideas before they actually happen, to kind of weigh and balance how we're actually going to deal with stuff before it actually happens, right? So you see stuff in the media, ideas pop up, especially if they're about to happen. You know, maybe not exactly when it's happening. It's like a litmus test, right? They're just trying to judge how people will interact with an idea of something, like the Matrix, for instance, right? Which we're almost basically at Matrix, even if you don't believe in psionics as some sort of advanced technology interconnect, right? Neuralink's doing that. So, if you know Nolan, he already has an implant. Nolan's the first receiver of the Neuralink implant, and he can move cursors with his mind. He can do stuff, use it to communicate. There's a lot of weird shit that he can do with it. And then he also mentioned last December, I pointed it out because I've never heard of it before. He mentioned his implant is called Eve, and that Eve learns from him. And the only way it can fucking learn from him is if it's an AI. That's the only way it can learn from it. So he already basically has an implant from an AI implant in his mind. And, of course, that's just like one step away from Matrix stuff going on here, where you can jack into the Matrix, or conversely, this way is where, you know, Eve might take over his mind and become Nolan, so there's that. Who knows which way that's going, but yeah, for sure. There's the common rhetoric right now on social media that, I need to start Facebook too in my chats. I'm already seeing your chatting, I'm not actually, oh my god. Common rhetoric on social media right now is talking about DNA sequencing and how ridiculous it works. Like, it literally looks like a machine. Yeah, a lot of people, like, they take it as the God, you know, God exists because it's engineered, right? Why do people jump to the idea of a deity as opposed to aliens, where you basically have a species that is so fucking advanced that it literally is, they can play God, right? Imagine technology we have today going back 2,000 years. People, they would think it's insane, right? Cell phones? Yeah. They think it's absolutely insane. Boomsticks? Also insane. So the Arthur C. Clarke significantly advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Butchered the quote. No. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I almost got it. Yeah, so you go far enough into the future, it's magic, or, you know, a deity, it's God, right? So, I don't know why, like, I'm not saying that it's wrong to have a spiritual take, because I actually think one of the earliest fucking forms of seeded media, in my personal opinion, is religion itself. What? I was already talking about that. You just copy-pasted it. I was literally just talking about that. Humans get dumber about what? It is also curious. I've seen some research on that. The people that use AI get stupider. I would kind of agree with that. I think people use. Once again, we're talking about complementing versus supplementing. If people use it as an easy way to replace what they do in their mind normally, it will make them stupider. If you use it as a way of accenting, like an exoskeleton, I mean, even an exoskeleton you could get lazy in, right? And then you wouldn't be able to walk normally. Alright, so there's that. I don't know, that's a tough call. I've seen that one before, though, by the way, is that AI is actually detrimental because it makes some people, like, you literally need maybe like an IQ test that prevents people from, that are too stupid from using AI for a lot of reasons, which would be kind of sad, but also kind of the way things are going, so, yeah. I don't know. AI is so beneficial, I don't think it doesn't matter if people have AI psychosis or they go crazy or they become invalids because they're using AI too much. AI is so beneficial that I don't think people hurting themselves with it is even an argument to not use AI. So, yeah, that's where personal responsibility comes in at this point. Is it's like having, you can drink alcohol and you can smoke tobacco. That doesn't necessarily mean you should. And depending on how much you do it, you are responsible for your own health in that regard, right? So I think personal responsibility starts coming into this too, which people in the U.S. don't really talk about anymore. A lot of people in the U.S. are very against personal responsibility for some reason. I guess our culture just kind of turned out that way through lawsuits and such, where it's everyone else's fault except your own. To be fair, there are some things that obviously, probably aren't your fault. There are also things that you see on social media that clearly are. My favorite one, by the way, is where someone watches a TV series or an anime and gets pissed off, like gets offended by it, and then they act like it is the anime's fault that they're offended, when they could have just not watched it. I already talked about that. What do you mean? I answered the question after you asked it the first time. What do you mean? I already talked about that. Like, you asked it once before humans get dumber, and then I answered it, and then you answered it again. You just asked it again. What do you mean? For sure. I think humans... The interesting thing I would say is, though, that I don't think we're... there's a lot of interesting things. In the last year, the Mandela effect. So Mandela effects is basically where you have, you go back and watch a VOD. Mandela effects are where you basically have, like, essentially it comes down to group psychosis. A bunch of people convince each other that something happened when it didn't. Is basically the going fact for Mandela effect. But they've been happening more and more. And one of the most recent ones A couple of the most recent ones that I even know about, because it's not a Mandela effect, because I didn't even know it fucking existed. It's not like I got convinced over time. I literally never heard the argument for it, because I always just thought it was the way that it was. The Monopoly guy has a monocle. I remember the Monopoly guy having a monocle. I played Monopoly a lot when I was younger. I have a lot of memories with that, especially with my... one of my brothers was very unruly. And whenever he started losing fucking Monopoly, he'd chuck the fucking board. So, yeah, he flipped the board. Yeah, it happened on more than one occasion. Yeah, but Monopoly is one of them. And... the Monopoly guy, what I remember was he had a monocle. And that was, like, in my childhood. So, like, 30 years ago, right? Yeah, in my childhood, I remember him having a monocle on the cover. My dad also remembers him having a monocle, and this never came up. It's like I haven't played Monopoly in ages, so because it's generally not actually that great of a board game. It convinces people not to do stuff. So like you sit on your laurels and hope someone lands on something that bankrupts them, and no one actually plays around basically the game mechanics. It's actually a pretty boring game. But when I was younger, I played it a lot. And I definitely remember having a monocle. It currently does not. The Monopoly guy does not have a monocle. Fruit of the Loom. The Whitey Tighties guys, when I was younger, they had a cornucopia on them. You know, there's no cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom art, logo. There's never been one on the Fruit of the Loom insignia. Yeah. I definitely remember, because when I was younger, I had Whitey Tighties all the time. I don't anymore, but... when I was younger, I definitely had them. I remember the package having the fucking cornucopia on it. According to Fruit of the Loom, they've never had a cornucopia on it. So, yeah. Like, the fruit was in a cornucopia. Yeah. Like a Thanksgiving thing. Yeah, that was from my childhood, once again. So, it's entirely possible. There's people that theorize that there's time travel and shit going on right now, which there might actually be, and Mandela effects could be a side effect of it. So Mandela effect, if you think about it, is the idea that you remember something that's not normal. If you have people, let's say, that are, let's call it chronologically aware, so you can distinctly separate your memories from what's happening around you, right? So obviously I know that it doesn't have cornucopia anymore, and the Monopoly guy doesn't have a monocle, but I still remember it. So I'm not going to discard those memories simply because they're different than what happens right now. It's a cognitive dissonance. I know what reality is, but I also know what I remember. So the idea is that perhaps with the Mandela effect, people could actually be remembering a different timeline. So if time was changed, maybe they remember something where it was different at one point, right? Mandela effects could also be the idea that perhaps maybe we're talking about basically aliens are planted on Earth, right? There's an idea that perhaps we're from different timelines, and this is some sort of experimental Earth, where they basically just move a bunch of humans to this Earth that they like, or want to see what happens when, you know, it's like a test, right? See what happens in this experiment where things are going on. And there's definitely distinctly different versions, and Mandela effects being not really, I don't think it's an explanation. I think it is... the symptom of what's going on. It's not an explanation for what's going on. It's circular in its nature. Rather, it is what happens when something really weird happens, such as time travel, or maybe parallel universes colliding, or maybe people being moved to parallel universes. There's also the possibility where humans themselves, let's say, you know, we talked about humans being psionically aware, right? There might be another species of humans somewhere else in the galaxy, and we're on kind of some of the sort of seed world, right? So incubator. We've been moved here to see how we do, right? And maybe it could be that our civilization isn't even that old. So obviously there's plenty of history, right? There's plenty of history and time, but you really only know what is written in books. You never experienced it. You just take everyone's word for what happened, right? That things have happened in a certain way, that the history books are correct, and that everyone believes it, and it's just the way it is, right? But in actuality, depending on, you know, where things started, they could have started things with, you know, some NHI AI, so AI that are people, right? Let's imagine, because there's a lot of people that are kind of, my favorite way of putting it, guys, is I've talked to some people, and it's like talking to someone, the lights are on, and no one's home. That's the best way of putting it, where it feels like the person's not there. And I don't mean they're stupid either. I'm not talking about people that are dumb. I've met a lot of really smart people, but some people literally feel like just no one's there. Like it's just, they don't exist. And I don't know what a better way of describing it other than they don't really have a presence, or they even sometimes have a personality, but it just feels like they aren't there inside their body when you're talking to them. And I don't know exactly what that is. I just know that I've talked to people like that. So what can I do with it? I don't fucking know. But anyways, just the whole idea that perhaps maybe our civilization isn't even that old. Maybe we are only a couple generations old, and there's like a seed of NHI-AI that basically just started things off, and you can completely control their memories and everything about them, so you don't actually know. And it wouldn't, like, they wouldn't, even if they knew, they couldn't tell you, right? So, or they could just have their memories, erased and just replaced with history, and then that's basically it. So they could build it like Westworld or a holodeck and just completely make everything around us, and you would have no way of knowing because you just trust everything. At the end of the day, you just trust everything around you, and you have to, because there's so much shit in life. You can't just trust everything, because what would happen even if you did? I can't. Even if I believe in aliens, it doesn't matter, because there aren't really aliens right now. As far as I know, there aren't really, in reality, there aren't really aliens walking around. Maybe they are, but the going consensus right now is there isn't, and there's not really much where we can look at it and go, oh, there's aliens there. So I've had weird experiences in my life, but it's nothing concrete at this point. It's not like Spock's walking around in the open or anything. So what do? You just keep living life. It doesn't matter. If aliens are here, they should hurry their fucking shit up. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I'm too old to realize that I'm a wizard. Like, or maybe I'm actually young. I don't know how that works, but yeah, like if psionics are real and some of us are much more psionically aware than others, how long would it take you to fucking train that shit? Probably, like being a Jedi, it'd take you fucking forever. So what do you do when you're middle age right now? I don't know. The people that really benefit from that are kids, right? That are in school. Hogwarts. There's no fucking Hogwarts for psionics, so either that or I missed the train on that one. I don't know, maybe they overlooked me. Fuck you, aliens. You don't think I'm worth going to Hogwarts? You missed it. You missed it. I could have been the chosen one. Instead, I occasionally stream video games, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah. Lots of weird stuff, guys. There's a lot of this stuff is like the Epstein files and Trump possibly announcing UAPs. Like, it's all seemingly starting to come together. It's like I said, last year is probably when I started becoming really kind of into occult-based stuff, and a lot of the stuff started making sense. And it's mainly because there's a lot of information that was released over the last couple of years. We've covered the congressional UAP hearing since the first one because I thought it was interesting, and it wasn't until, like last year in January where we really started looking into some of the stuff, and it just actually started seeming more and more correct. So, but I can't do anything with that information. I can believe all I want, but it doesn't change reality. So, I just have to wait and see, and hopefully something will happen, but it's nothing right now, so I just keep living my life. And there's not much else you can do about it. So, I'm a realist. I am... I firmly believe in science, and even if I want to believe something, or I have a hunch or intuition, or I put together my detective yarn map, it only means so much. You need concrete things that happen around you to actually, make a point of things. Oh. Alright, guys. Idwin got me talking on aliens. I guess he really wanted me to work for that sub, so... Yeah. I don't know, maybe they watch my... I mean, just talking about weird shit, guys, I get a lot of fucking weirdos in my game, and it really feels like there's just... Like, I have a fan club that follows me around, but for some reason they stream snipe me and fuck with me, which just ruins my life. So, like, my chance at being, like, a mainstream streamer is ruined by my fan club, which, yeah. I guess is not a fan club, then? I don't know, I still have, like, 20 people watching me, and that's pretty much it. And before I'm on some relay on Mars that transmits to the rest of the galaxy. Some fuck sneak through the Great Firewall. You know, it's entirely. I talked about this before a couple different times, guys. We literally could be playing games with aliens right now, and you'd almost not know. There's almost no way you'd know we're playing with aliens right now. Assuming they can't talk, you can't figure it out, right? They're just another NPC in a video game. They're another person playing in a tank. There's no way of knowing that aliens are in your game. I was actually, one of my favorite things to talk about is like World of Warcraft. I still play World of Warcraft quite a bit. Not play, but I socialize in it. My server, 80% of the population does not talk. Normally, I play on a high pop realm too. Normally on big realms, there's just shitbirds talking in trade chat. You know, there's all sorts of conversation going on, people trolling. My server, 80% of the population doesn't talk. I'm not joking. There are people that idle constantly in my cities and just like stand around. They do not talk. And when they do talk, it's like LinkedIn, where they're just like, oh, hey, how's it going, bud? Oh, can you craft this for me? I guess I'll craft it. Like literally no actual personality or any sort of normal socializing behavior. It's like all scripted. It feels scripted. The only time it's actually like there's people talking on my server is like that shit. And it's really, really fucking weird because no one talks like that. Like Discord doesn't talk like that at all. Yeah. And then there's two types. The one type is the LinkedIn chat, which I call it, which is just completely abnormal, inorganic. Like, if you've ever been to LinkedIn, it's actually kind of eerie. It's because people don't act like people at all. It's like casual business conversations. It is really fucking weird. The other one is they will. It's like a help forum. They'll ask. It's like self-help forum, and that's it. They don't really talk to each other. They don't really even have a conversation. It's just like self-help, where they talk about something like in video games. Not self-help. Like it's not even that far. It's not even like it's like they don't even have lives. It's not even like a personality or talking about their wife or their life. It is talking about specific spots in the game, and that's it. And you go, oh, that's really on top. Yeah, it is, except for the fact that people don't socialize that way. Yeah, like I said, 80% of my population they don't talk. They aren't. It really makes me wonder if they're just like fucking aliens or bots. And I don't even understand why they would be bots, because Blizzard doesn't really have an incentive to bot their own game, so what exactly, like AI? What exactly are they? I don't fucking know. They're really weird. We have the same issue in this game, too, where some of the players just seem like, they don't even seem like they're players. They seem like they're AI or something. I don't know. I've played games, guys, for years, decades at this point, and the most recent years, it feels like things have gotten weirder and weirder. And maybe that's more to the point of talking about the Mandela effect, where we like skip timelines or something. Maybe I was taken to an alien research planet or something, and majority of the population are fucking AI, and they can't play games for shit. And the ones that can just try to shit on me, which is also discouraging, because then I can't actually, make a career out of it. I can't make a career out of streaming doing that. I guess I could if I just didn't care about myself enough. Just make everything out as a joke, be Tim the Tatman, and not give a shit. Alright. Enough occult stuff, guys. Love this stuff, though, but there's only so much you can talk about, because it just eventually hits a wall. There's just nothing else to go off of. It's just, we've covered everything. Caffrey SAR scans, they're working on permits to clear one of the shafts. If you guys are curious about we covered the Caffrey SAR scans a couple different times, which is there are scans under the Giza Plateau, which is the Great Pyramids are located above the Giza Plateau. And what they found was there's an immense complex of tunnels running underneath it. We aren't talking like 50 feet underground. Like, we're talking hundreds, thousands of feet underground, 1,000 feet underground. Using a new version of, I guess, underground image referencing or analysis. So, yeah. Bullshit, guys. And he was on Joe Rogan, by the way. If you guys are curious about it, if you want a TLDR, it is Filippo Bondi. If you want to look at the Rogan podcast for it, it's Filippo Bondi. He just had one there. His English has gotten much better, by the way. We covered it in Italian a year ago, and he's gotten much better at talking English. So, stuff. He had an interview maybe a week ago. I don't think I talked about that. Let's see. Why is there a woodchuck on my wallpaper? Is it Groundhog's Day? No, that's like 2 months away. Anyways, I guess we'll play some Battlefield 6 here for a bit, guys. Unfortunately, got distracted. AI is very, very weird, though. Have you guys heard about Moltbook? Moltbook is a website that has started for AI to socialize with each other. Yeah, it actually does exist. And literally, they have oversight. Basically, like humans are required to watch their AI that's on it. But basically, you can let your AI go to the website and just start talking with other AI. Yeah, and they do. In various weird ways, they do. Which is very, very curious in and of itself. Like, people are calling it akin to like Skynet starting and stuff like that. I don't think that's going to happen. Or maybe. All right. Nope. On the bricks. He jumped and hid behind the wall. That's hilarious. We need teammates, guys. If you've noticed, we don't really have teammates going on here. Probably why we got into this game. Sure, it'd be nice if some of these fucks got out of the helicopter, so you could spawn on it. Things bugs me the most is the helicopter. Oh my god. Maybe we'll just go next right away. This is silly. Yeah, no one's even trying to push objectives, are they? There's like 3 guys. There's some at E. Might just go next here. Yeah, we're gonna go next. No one's actually playing. There's 32 people on our team, and it looks like there's 3 people pushing right now. There's no reason to play that game. Next. That's going to be a loss. We figured that out already. Is games like that where your team is extremely passive is a guaranteed loss. Putting aside the fact we're 0-2. No one's willing to actually move anywhere. Or they don't, for some reason. They intentionally don't move somewhere. I don't even know if there's a heat indicator that is the ridicule. Fuck, little bro. Yeah. Oh, that's so buggy. It is still buggy, though. Figures. Get a lot of weird coincidences in my life, guys. It's just another example of it where around the corner and there's a truck right in front of me. Yep. Good. What's going on there? His legs are fucking right there. I see his legs now. Why are you still sitting there? No fucking idea. Like, I shot him like he's been there for like 30 seconds while I was shooting him, just doesn't move. Hey, buddy. Automated turret? No. That's really fucking weird. You just hit me in the middle of my dash slide with a headshot. We expected that to be aim assist because it was like an aimbot. Yeah. Get fucked. Nowhere? Oh. Not a medic. Alright, guys. Good job. Two guys in front of me, and they're all shooting me. Around the corner. Ah. Normally you'd think that's an automated turret based on how far I got shot around the corner. Not. Maybe the automated turrets evolved, and now they actually just cheat with keyboards and mice. Guy trying to shoot me through the fucking vehicle? Feels that way. Fourth that guy. That was the guy that's trying to shoot me through the fucking vehicle. 5 and 4, huh? Neat. We are nowhere close to where I want to be. Automated spawn, guys, is very fucking annoying. Or just randomly pick someone to spawn on if you click the button when you're not spawning. It's like if your target disappears, it will select a new target randomly. Those were headshots. The only thing showing was his head and neck. Nope. Calls for backup immediately. Yep, there's his backup. Knew it was going to happen when I started shooting at him and he went behind the pillar, because he was literally asking someone to come save him. It happens very frequently, to the point at which I know it's almost always going to be a second guy that shows up. Yeah? Bro, there's no fucking way, teammate. What the fuck's wrong with you? God, you're so useless. Like, are you just running distractions for these guys? The fuck was that? He, like, runs in at me like I'm shooting at him, then doesn't do anything, doesn't react to the guy behind him I'm having a firefight with, and then just, like, fucking sits there. Jesus Christ. Liability teammate. There he is. Blended in with the foliage, guys. Guy in front of me. Automated turret.
We have attack helicopters ready for combat. Okay, our troops have retaken the objective.
Mates, you're so fucking useless. There's a guy literally right next to me not shooting, and there's a guy around the corner also not shooting. around the corner.
Attention! Enemy attack is underway on Delta.
No.
We have secured more objectives.
Come on!
Only because I'm healing. Yeah, little bro. What was that? Yeah. Running over to kill me. Oh, that's the fucking weirdo that headshot me in the back. I'm gonna report that. That's the guy that shot me through a slide when I was running away around the corner. At dawn? Guy. Was it that guy? I don't know. It's quite done.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Weird. Guess I didn't want to grab the objective.
Objective Charlie is under hostile attack.
People love camping that corner. Apparently there's a guy literally right there on the ground that just crawled around the side. Would surely expect that to be an automated turret, guys, but it wasn't an automated turret, was it? Let's see. Fuck off, bitch. You too. Should have stayed in the truck. No, almost. That's the guy. Get there. Oh.
Let's go!
Get fucked. Get fucked. Doesn't even matter. That's the cheater again. Killed your friends in-game. Well, this is like Ready Player One and they died in real life, too. Oh. You sound like... Yeah, it's the fucking cheater again. I saw the red dot, guys, and I knew like he was coming over there just to shoot me. 100% cheating. We're gonna start reporting him every time I fucking encounter him. Guys, I have a fucking stream delay on. You can't fucking stream snipe me the way you do on normal streams. If you're running over to my position to kill me, it's because you have a wall hack. The information on my screen is old. Get fucked. Why I also figure out who is stream sniping organically versus cheating. It's not a 2-second delay. You might be thinking to yourself and jacking off, thinking, well, I have protection. He won't know. He'll just think it's a stream sniper. Lol. It's a gray area. No, I have a stream delay on it. It's one of the reasons I actually intentionally use a stream delay is for fucks like you, because I know you're using a wall hack. It's the only way you fucking continually find me is with the wall hacks and move around a lot. It's the way it goes. Like, I just went back and forth between there like half a dozen times. You know, even if the variable zoom scopes were free, like the same price as other scopes, I don't even know how many people would actually use them. They're like 20 points, aren't they? Like 10 points? Fuck would actually use that? Automated turret. He just shot over his asshole. Yep. Dice fixed that shit. I just slid past that guy. He fired forward and shot me behind him through my slide. Dice fucking fixed that. He clearly was not aiming at me properly. Fix it. Fix it, Dice. Fix it. It's funny because when the game first came out, I literally talked about the aim assist and basically how easy it was to basically gimmick it. You could gimmick it literally simply by sliding. They couldn't aim at you at all because it would unlock the aim assist. And then they made it so the aim assist hard locks you through slides. 9 times out of 10, guys, when I die in a slide, it is fucking turrets. It is automated turrets, aka aim assist. 9 times out of 10 when I get sniped, it is aim assist. 9 times out of 10 when... Other one. Another one. Bug's annoying. First friend. Fuck off. That's the cheater. I'll report him again. Suck at the game, little bro. Suck my dick. Can't even play properly. Nope. Fortunate. No fucking shot. It killed me and didn't even blow it up. Did all of them brick? No. See, look at that. So for some reason, one of my bricks... I was at full HP, guys. The back brick killed me. Not the two next to me. Not the two closest to me. The back brick killed me. How? I don't fucking know, but it did. Such a fucking annoying bug. Oh, fuck you, bitch. And immediately head back up to trade off with each other. This is hive mind shit. This has nothing to do with comms. People are not that coordinated in quick play. Or even in comp for the most part. 100% hive mind shit. Meanwhile, when on my team, when I am next to a doorway and someone shoots at me, 2 people next to me won't do anything. They'll stand around like they're helpless. Wish I knew how to control my teammates like that. That'd be great. But I don't. Because it doesn't work. Oh, little bro's memeing. Yeah, we're going to report him again. Also, people with aim assist seemingly have larger than normal radiuses on their grenades. exactly what he was doing when a grenade showed up. And I swear to God, the radius on that was bigger. I got around the corner and I actually dodged to it. Guy's 100% cheated. And we still completely outperformed him. He's down here. Poor little boo. Fuck off, dude. Get better, son. Even with your cheats, you suck at the game. Next game. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I swear to God, the blast radius on frag grenades for automated turrets is like 15% bigger than normal. So people with aim assist get a bigger blast radius. Like that last one with the fucking cheater. Sort of fucking God, the radius on that was bigger than normal. Because it was in front of me in the corner. And I knew exactly what was happening when I saw it throw in, so I rounded the corner and I slid. And I should have been out of range. Should have been well out of range, and I wasn't for some reason. Normally that happens, the bigger the normal blast radius with frag grenades is automated turret shit. But I assume if it's built into aim assist, you could 100% make a cheat that actually just uses it like gives you the same advantage if it's not coded well. Sometimes you can actually get through a drop with the slide, but there's a certain height. If it's too far up, you can't do it. I don't know if it's intentional or not. Bullets going already. Very weird. That's not a good start, guys. That guy should be dead.
Okay, we have secured Charlie. We now control more objectives. Defend all positions. Objective 9. Support the attack. Enemy attack is underway in Foxtrot. Neutralize Delta. Objective Charlie is under hostile.
Guy there somewhere.
Vehicle is prepped.
He'll also be dead.
Be advised, objective.
The enemy now control more objectives.
Button that does nothing.
Attention. Objective Foxtrot has been secured.
Taking me a lot of bullets to kill people now.
We have secured more objectives.
This is not the range either. Something to do with the damage fall off. Guy right there. Automated turret.
Hostile vehicle in your mission area.
Bruh. There is a teammate right there looking at him. That guy right there is looking at him. Our teammate reacted to me shooting him and didn't shoot him. These are my teammates. These are my teammates, guys. This is Battlefield. I literally have 32 people, 31 people on my team. And why are mine so much worse than the enemy team? I don't fucking know. Like intentionally rigged. You through the wall? Weird.
Secured more positions. Delta has been secured.
Fucking Christ. Okay, tank. Stop.
Maintain our lead on objective. We can take more ground.
Fucking rocking me? He was upstairs. What the fuck, game? Get fucked. Automated turret. Keep pushing the jump key, right?
Be advised, hostiles have seized Bravo. The enemy now control more objectives. Be advised, the enemy has secured more objectives. Let's strike back.
Right there.
We now hold more objectives. Secure our defense.
Definitely seems like we're having problems with registration again, guys. We're getting into the 15 bullet territory, 14 bullet territory to kill with an SCW, which is not cool. Definitely fucking hear footsteps off and on. Clearly a guy over here. Somewhere where he died. I don't know which. Guy right there. No. I don't like kill stuff so fast. Alright. First time I've fucking seen a mobile carriage from a tank that just keeps driving by like that. It's actually a cool touch. I assume it's intentional. Contemplating redeploying, we would have missed the objective at D. I don't know if it would have been faster or not. Smart enough to know how to kill that guy. Neat. Right. Oh.
Airspace is clear. Pilots are free to engage.
Probably should have went to E.
Our troops are attacking Delta. Yeah, I've spotted a hostile MG in our mission area. Objective Delta has been neutralized. We now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses. Be advised, hostile troops have secured more objectives.
Get fucked. All of our snipers are pointed at B. No one's looking at E for some reason. I don't know why. As I guess.
Maintain the stalemate, and the objective is ours.
I miss spawn beacons, guys. I miss having a spawn beacon. It was so good on Recon. Where they just increased the fucking motion blur and shit. Put HDR, post-processing shit. But one nice guy. I sure like having med supplies. We actually have a decent team for some reason. It's very outlandish, guys. And people in the usual spot. I haven't been doing super hot. We aren't really running into a bunch of enemies, though. They're just all kind of, jerking off across the map, not really moving or pushing at all. Unfortunate. We're definitely having reg problems, guys. Let's see.
We are about to take full control of the battlefield. See us again.
You see the slight rubber banding too when I hit stuff and I kind of like bounce around on it. I bounce on it, you know? No fucking way those guys are just fucking sitting in there. And my grenade did not go in. Get fucked. At least they got 1 point, guys. Good for them. Good for them. They totally got that singular point on the map. Fucking weird. Very weird game. The enemy team didn't really even try. I guess we had a game earlier. This was the first game, right? Where our teammates, we had 3 people pushing. I just left. I guess. Other than that game, it also looked like we're missing half our players, so... I mean... Do some? Happy Monday, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Funny, interesting story here, guys. I haven't went to Burger King in forever. Mainly because I'm not really into burger joints, more or less. Like, you know, the fast food burger joints. I haven't went to Burger King in forever. Today, I was doing work. And I was on a separate side of town. And there's a Taco John's, a Taco Bell, a McDonald's, and a Burger King, right? And I was right at lunchtime, which is normally when I don't eat lunch, because it's like, fuck, there's going to be a bunch of people, right? So I went to Taco Bell. There's just like 7 people waiting there in the drive-thru. I'm like, fuck this shit. So I was like, well, I guess I'll go to McDonald's. I don't really like going to McDonald's because McDonald's is like this bland, boring. They tried, ever since, even before COVID, they like tried to go for the bare minimum they can possibly do. And people buy it just because of the brand name, which is fucking ridiculous. And I didn't really want to go there. I was like, fuck this shit. And they also had like 7 cars. I was like, fuck that. And Burger King, I almost never go to Burger King in forever. Because it always just struck me as another McDonald's. But McDonald's just went to shit. And, you know, it's not really all that great. I'd rather go to Wendy's, but there isn't a Wendy's on that side of town, so. Anyways, I went over to the Burger King because no one was there. I was like, holy shit, is the place closed? There's not a single fucking car in the drive-thru. There wasn't a single car there. And they actually have, like, it's like the same price as McDonald's, only the fucking food's better. I don't know a better way to describe it. They just have everything's better. It's like McDonald's was in, like, the maybe early 10s. Before everything went to shit. Yeah. I was actually, like, I'm not going to go there, but I was actually relatively impressed. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I thought it was going to be another McDonald's. It wasn't. Like what McDonald's used to be. Fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Wait for my beacon, my bacon here. Yep. But get fucked.
We are moving on objective Foxtrot.
Apparently there's a guy around the side that just showed up right when I turned.
We're attacking objective Echo.
Be advised, Delta is under attack. Our forces control more objectives than the enemy.
Bud. Did I call for you with my sonic powers and you answered? Good. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. There's a fucking massacre back there. Alright, bye. Yep. Get fucked. Lots of get fucked so far, guys. Get fucked. Get fucked. You didn't, though. Yes, I see. Yeah. God.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Get fucked.
Our forces are hitting Delta. We've neutralized Delta.
Get fucked. Get fucked. Weirdo Chan. Might have a weirdo, guys. There. Yeah?
Defend order has been set by squad leader.
Yeah. You know what was gonna happen the moment the tank fucking showed up and shot me to stop my regen? I was like fucking dumbass just trying to fuck around with me. Just ran away at the point and just got shot because it would have been faster.
Be advised, hostiles are
Fucking around with game mechanics just to fuck with me.
ready to attack a marked objective.
Very weird. Running over to shooting me. Should he spawn?
Acknowledging squad leader's attack order.
We took back the objective.
Weirdo Chan again. One of them.
The enemy has a lead on objectives held. They're about to take ground.
Exactly sure. Not exactly sure. Also, I don't know, I didn't kill the guy in the corner. Not exactly sure why there's a fucking fire grenade that just, like, was it outside the building? I don't know what the fuck that was. Because no one was chasing me. It's just like one fucking appeared in the stairwell. It clearly wasn't the guy upstairs because he wasn't paying attention to me. See, right there, maybe? I think that worked. Beautiful. Automated turret. Yep.
We have secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I could hear them running around trying to get angles on me. Lots of weirdos in this game, guys. Off. Hey, bud. And insta headshot, automated turret. Mentioned before, guys, Dice, you need to fucking fix that when they can lock on through the slew on me next to their fucking, like, normally if you're in a mouse and keyboard, guys, you can't do that. It's the automated aim assist locks onto you next to the fucking tank and shoots you. Like, that's not a player. That wasn't him doing that. He can't do that if it was a keyboard and mouse. The reason he can't do that is because the turret doesn't aim down that far. He didn't shoot the ship behind me. He direct hit me next to the side of the tank. Because he has aim assist and it fucking bugs out and does that. It's very fucking annoying. Me through smoke? No. Cleared. Completely outplayed those guys. Completely fucking outplayed them, and the game literally just fed that guy kills because he's using a controller. It wasn't even aiming at me. Like, it wasn't even close to me. It gets in the vicinity. It gets in the vicinity and it'll snap down to you next to the tank. Below the slew of the turret, it snaps down on you. Which is absolutely fucking absurd. Didn't ever do anything like that. In the face. Yeah? You just threw a grenade back at my grenade on the ground? Congratulations, bro. Oh, normally there is actually a scaffold there. Scaffold there.
Charlie has been neutralized.
You just spawn late behind me? Bro, you can't make this shit up. I think that fucking guy on the corner spawned after I blew up the turret. Blew up the spawn beacon. Absolutely absurd shit. The guy right there. He spawned from the beacon after I blew it up. I actually thought of looking at it for a little bit, because sometimes he'll do that and he'll spawn late. And exactly what fucking happened. He spawned out of the beacon after I blew it up. I'm looking at.
We are attacking objective Delta.
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter. Be advised, enemy attack confirmed at Charlie.
I don't know if that was the same guy.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
And fucking weird shit, guys, where people hit me and my aim, like, flicks to the side. I mentioned before, guys, I even tweeted at DICE that their 100% is aim punch in the game, and it's not normalized for sensitivity, which means if you play at higher sensitivity, you get aim punched much harder. I've had that happen like 3 times tonight, where I haven't even shot my gun, and I get hit, and my aim just, like, flicks to the side, like 10% of my screen width. It is very fucking annoying. It only happens, like, none of the creators bitch about aim... Not aim assist. None of the creators bitch about the aim punch because it doesn't affect low sense. It only affects high sense.
Stand by.
I know they're calling for backup right now. Oh. Nowhere, we're gonna report that. Fucking sitting there waiting for me to flank.
We've secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
It was very fucking annoying. Only time you can get shot below the sleeve, assuming they're shooting the wall, was aim assist. Yeah, little bro. Aim assist. Can't fucking turn around. There's a guy, and there it is. Tough. Get fucked. You can see it, like, when I was shooting that guy. When I was shooting that guy, guys, you could literally see my aim, like, just absolutely... It wasn't even, like, 10%. It was, like, 20% of my screen width. It just snaps to the side, and then I have to recorrect for it, which is insane. Like, if that was happening to someone with a low sense, they would freak the fuck out. It actually seems like the aim punch is worse now. Hey, bud. Why are we all standing in the alleyway waiting to die? You guys literally need to fucking do something. Alright. Get fucked. A lot of weirdos that game, guys. Didn't do that bad, look at that. Nice game. Yeah. The aim assist, the aim punch apparently was removed, quote unquote removed. I guarantee you they didn't actually disable it. Instead, they just tried to reduce it to 0. But they didn't because it must not be normalized for sensitivity. I guarantee you someone moved a slider to like 0.1 and they thought, nah, it's not going to matter, right? We'll just keep it for later. Instead of fucking disabling it like a normal coder, they like literally disabling a function or turning it off, they just moved it to like 0.01 or something. And they're like, nah, that's fine. And in actuality, if you're playing at high sense, you get fucked in the face by it. Yeah, like, I thought it was weird, because I actually looked it up, because I thought, like, why is no one... In someone else's chat, I actually saw someone asking for aim punch in the game. I was like, that's fucking weird, and apparently it was removed in beta. Yeah, but it's not for me. And it's retail.
All squads are weapons free. Hold more objectives than the enemy can take ground. Let's go. Enemy attack confirmed at Charlie. Aircraft fueled and ready.
Christ.
Pilots are ready to engage.
Yeah. Nowhere. We're gonna report that. That's Nowhere Chan. Not sure what happened, because he didn't... I don't think anyone killed him. Not sure what the fuck just happened just now. There he is. Maybe he wasn't a Nowhere. I take that back. Seems completely fucking oblivious.
We're targeting objective Delta.
Stuff.
Enemy helo! Stay alert!
Right, objective Charlie is now under our control.
Dude, you can see it. Like, I was aiming at him, and then it snapped like 10%, 15% of the way across the screen. And then it did it again. It snapped down to the left, and then snapped down to the right. That's not me aiming. That's literally the aim punch from his gun shooting me. Which apparently is not in the game anymore, but it's clearly in my fucking game. Guys, fucking fix your game. I can totally see it. Instead of disabling it normally, which takes more effort, they 100% just move the slider to like 0. And they're like, nah, I'll be fine.
Keep them off the target.
Enemy attack confirmed at Charlie. The enemy secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter.
100%. Or the AI for the vibe code moved it to 0. I don't know which it is. And people. Surprised he didn't try to push me. Normally I would have reloaded there.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
Sniper, use cover.
Get fucked.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Hey bud, you're dead. Guy sitting there looking at me.
Enemies are attacking objective Delta.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counterattack.
Game? Fuck you. I don't know why they use missiles. Is it like BM or something? I don't fucking know. What I want to do? Oh, yes! Excuse me. Knew exactly where it was. See him on the mini-map. Get fucked. Yeah, it was looking for me. Automated turret. Yep. Notice how not only did he shoot me in close quarters with a sniper rifle, guys. That was a fantastic shot. He was also aiming 90 degrees to his right, and it was in the middle of a slide. It's like fucking dice. That would normally be like, you know, oh shit moment, but it's fucking built into the game. Literally, it's an aimbot built into the game that did that for him. He's literally jacking off right now, and he has no idea that he did absolutely nothing, and you literally programmed it. It's like having an AI play for you. Like, what the fuck is that? Obviously, one of the hardest shots in the world, maybe even borderline RNG, and he just pulls it off just by pushing a trigger on his fucking gamepad, which goes to shit anyways, because gamepads suck dick. Yeah. The funny thing is, guys, if you actually, like, I watch Widgety Bear, who uses a controller for flying, and he talks about well, not all the time, he talks relatively frequently about how often the fucking controllers just go bad, and he just has to buy a new one. You know how often my mouse and keyboard goes bad? They don't. Ever. Excuse me, I need to knife this guy. I really need to... Wait, can you see me? Maybe he heard me, I don't know. Need to knife him, though.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
He's running over here for some reason. Maybe he's... Teammate? That registered late. Bud.
I need a ride.
Enemy attack confirmed at Charlie.
This guy. Dude, the only chance you would have had to kill me is if you literally waited for your teammate to do something while you're flailing around like that. Absolutely insane. Also, get wrecked.
The battlefield is almost under our control. Keep holding more objectives.
Okay.
We've secured all positions. Keep it that way, squads. Good work. Get back to your team.
Marked objective under threat. Let's defend the position.
Fucked. Oh! No! Someone saved it! Wait, no! He shot me out of the knife! That fucking guy! Desync shot me out of my own knife! I was turning him around, you can see the animation. He shot me middle of the animation dice! Oh! What the fuck is that? He shot me in the middle of the animation while he's turning around and I'm slitting his throat in-game. And he literally shoots me. Bro. That's insane. Also here for only 1 point. Not bad. Next game. There's no fucking way this is gonna turn out well. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is shit. Maybe, we'll see. Pretty sure this is gonna be a horrible game.
Hold more objectives than the enemy to take ground.
We have no central points.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
Oh, get fucked.
Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
There's a guy literally right next to me making no sound. Are we back to no sound, fucks? You like a good C.
All call signs. Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out.
Yeah, little bro? Fucking way, the guy in front of me dies. Another guy turned. I should have shot the guy on the right. I mean, that's literally just a horse apiece. That guy looked like he was leaving. He's about the same distance as the guy on the right. Guys, if you're in a fucking helicopter, bail out. Like, only one person needs, like... I mean, I kind of blame DICE for not... You remember the old Blackhawks that had, like, 8 spots in them?
Light armored vehicles ready for combat.
Guess they don't want it to be a battle chariot, but at the same time, like, 3 people, 2 guns. You're just 2 people repairing constantly.
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's
You really should tell people when you're trying to spawn on them. I believe in BattleBit it does, DICE. No. I think they're below. Yeah. They're fucked. These guys, I wish you could dependably rely on the parachutes, but like, oh, Buddy, that was close. I don't know why there's a fucking tank just sitting there looking at me, but he was. I thought I was gonna crater. I thought I was gonna crater on the ground, guys.
We have lost Charlie.
Very close. Get marked, bitch!
Enemy forces have taken objective Charlie.
Like I said, this is most likely going to be a bad game, and it's already looking that way.
Friendlies have secured objective Delta.
Our attack on Foxtrot is underway.
Took back the objective. Enemy machine gunners confirmed in your area. The enemy holds more objectives. They will take ground if they maintain it.
Good. Terrible idea. Well, the entire team's like at C or at the top, whatever that is, C.
Be advised,
Any eyeballs?
Delta is under attack.
Alright, bye.
We're attacking objective Alpha.
Got flanked. He was staying there for like a couple minutes, though. Yeah?
Secured more objectives.
Fucking Christ.
Counter. We're targeting Alpha.
Aim punch again. The same fucking guy? No, it's rando. Sand people. The only time sand people happens, guys, is when your game's so anemic. Your team's so anemic that they can't exert control over an area. So they just end up with a bunch of teammates that basically don't do anything and sit on top of buildings that normally get shot at. But your teammates don't fucking shoot at them. Your teammates don't fucking shoot at them because basically you're down like 10 people on your team in terms of either skill or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's why no one's even shooting at the fucking Blackhawk.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo. Heavy armored vehicles prepped and ready to go.
Explosive ready.
Be advised, hostiles are assaulting Echo.
Charge set. Stand by.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
Charge lane.
Objective's very fucking annoying because people can get on the roof. Good spot for combat ladder, but I don't play assault. Get fucked. 5. And he's dead. Oh.
Need a medic!
We'll wait. There is literally a bajillion medics here, and I'm in a safe spot.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
Fuck! Medic!
No, it should have respawned, because now I don't have C4. Better respawn, guys. Yeah, and there's a fucking tank right here. Tank there. No. Not the play. Do wish I had C4, guys. Lots of vulnerable tanks right now. Alright. Wait.
We now have 4 objectives. Keep pushing.
Fucking DMR. Get fucked. The tank ran away. Like, the moment I pick up a kit that can kill it, it runs away with its tail between its legs. Like, it knows it's about to die. Like, it's screeching for its life running away right now. Crazy.
Battlefield is almost under enemy control. Break their hold on objective.
Literally a tank in front of you. Why are you shooting me? Ree! He has an anti-tank! Ree! So fucking silly.
We're attacking Charlie. Enemy attack confirmed at Alpha.
It'd actually be interesting. You know, what they could do is make it so you can loot guns off of kits. Like an inventory system. So you can swap out pieces that you want to try. Assuming you have a compatible kit. Or just swap the whole kit. I think, well, it probably would be effort for them.
The enemy now controls more
It'd be pretty cool.
We are targeting Alpha.
Yeah. Like I said, another very weird game. Most likely, considering what happened in that game, guys, we're 6th place and we arrived basically when everything was falling apart. Extraordinarily lopsided game the entire time. But called it literally at the beginning of the match. You can just tell based on the distribution of players and the team lines, just like everyone's on the outskirts of the match. At least in that game, they actually tried to take stuff, though, so, you know. I've been in much worse games. And we didn't even do that bad, all things considered, too. With points locked down by enemies constantly and just people, with sand people running around on rooftops. We'll see how this goes. Another ending game. It fucked. Get fucked. Fuck you, snipers. No, you watched him explode. Just gotta wait for the weirdos to load into my game, so I can't do this shit anymore. Fucked. Get fucked. I really wish you could get fucking ammo, like dice. Like, why is it faster respawning to get ammo than it is literally just fucking using like med kits or ammo kits? I don't fucking understand. We're talking about like C4. There you go, bro. Just for you. I debated on shooting him. I was like, we can do it. Get fucked. No. Hold the shoot. Didn't come out, guys. Earlier I was confident because of how close we got to the ground and it still worked. I tried that time. Nope, didn't work. Yep. You can see the claymore through the wall. Not a claymore? Nowhere? Very weird. Oh, we lost, guys. Darn. Well, not bad considering we just got here. All these games aren't filling. Feel as though we've just been here. He's on our tower. That's fucking weird. Very weird.
Attention. Objective Charlie is under hostile attack.
Fuck shooting at me. There's a guy way on the rooftop, but like you should have the angle. I just saw a red dot there. A, B, and C all suck, so.
Hostiles are attacking objective gold. We are engaging objective Alpha.
That window. That? I feel he should be dead.
Contact! Enemy helicopter!
We need attack support on the marked objective. Our forces have light armored vehicles cleared for combat. Be advised, hostile troops have secured more objectives.
Guy right there, guys. Now he's dead.
The enemy has the lead on objectives held. We are about to take ground.
Hostiles are engaging objective Delta. Our troops are attacking Gold. We have lost control of Delta.
The enemy have just taken territory. Alpha is no longer a target. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Hey, fuck. Automated turret. Nope, he just can't turn. We're shit. Fortunate timing. Could have pistol. Probably could have pistoled him. I almost slotted my mag. Alright. Off we go, guys.
Be advised, break the stalemate, or the enemy will lock down their objective.
But I didn't even know you could roll out of a parachute. Apparently there's a guy on the left I didn't see.
We have secured more objectives.
Got way around the corner. Super far around that corner. Thought that was an automated turret. Maybe it was, guys. 9 times out of 10, it's usually an automated turret. But we've had a lot of people shooting around corners today that aren't automated turrets, which is very curious.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective. We hold the majority of objectives. Keep it up and we'll take more ground.
I don't know if that's a person I just saw. Yes. Should be dead.
All units,
Are we back to hit registration problems, guys? It kind of feels that way, doesn't it?
We no longer control Echo.
Thank you. Get fucked. I don't know why sometimes, guys, when you pull the trigger, it blows up all your C4, and sometimes it doesn't, even if you die. It's some sort of weird, inconsistent thing. I don't know if it's intentional or not. I don't think it is.
Attack is underway on Delta. We have neutralized objective Echo.
But very weird spot for you.
We have secured more objectives.
Attack order received.
Oh, dot there.
We are attacking objective Charlie.
Explosive ready!
You can hear all the fucking angry footsteps right now.
Be advised, Delta is under hostile attack.
And there was a guy watching me. I thought the guy in the stairwell would have had that. Watching the guy running after me. Apparently the turret can slew up pretty far. Fuck is the tank? There it is. Huh, funny, I thought he was actually going to go and do that.
Charge lead!
Hey, fuck. Made that easy for me. What a nice guy.
The enemy are attacking Echo. Now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses.
What? Dude, it canceled the fucking knife! I thought I could get him on. I did, and then it canceled it, and then I knifed him a second time, which wasn't enough.
Be advised.
Brando shows up right to save him. Of course he does. Of course he does.
Contact! Enemy kilo!
I've spotted a hostile vehicle in our mission area.
Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked.
Enemy holds more objectives. They will take ground if they maintain it.
Timing. Sniper's trying to save you! Sniper's trying to save you! And he can't. Finish him off. We, we have no teammates there, guys. How we do? I summoned him. But Both of you can fucking suck my dick. Get triple fucked. Hilarious. No, there's a guy on my right too. And I couldn't see him. Uh-huh.
Objective Delta neutralized.
We now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses.
Wait, what? What's going on over there?
Charge lead!
Hey guys.
Charge lead, stand by!
Make it. There we go. Yeah? Thanks for... Alright. Oh, that's an enemy tank! I thought that was friendly. It's not. I'm gonna knife him too. That's hilarious. One RPG'd my fucking... I think they're trying to shoot me through the floor. No, fucking heard your footsteps, little bro. Automated turret. Just completely dodged me. Sometimes my mouse feels laggy, guys, and I don't know why. It's very annoying.
We need to defend the marked objective.
I don't care enough to dig them out.
Alright, we have an enemy sniper located in the mission area.
Maybe it was him. He's on the roof? Might be a guy on the roof.
We now control objective Delta.
And right into a guy mid-reload in the middle of my jump. That's looking right at me.
The enemy are attacking objective Echo.
No, what is going on here? Like,
Hold it ready!
he's running away now. Fuck off.
Territory has been taken by our forces. Foxtrot is no longer a target.
Got eyes on enemy vehicle!
Oh. And another tank shows up. Eat.
Hostile forces are attacking Charlie.
Bunch of people everywhere except where they're supposed to be right now. Taking 20 rounds. Automated turret, yeah. could tell because he was looking at the front and then all of a sudden just instantly snapped me on the side. Neat. We're back to hit reg problems again, guys. That's fucking weird. Yeah? Got me good. Can't vault that. Automated turret. What? Apparently he didn't try chasing me. I thought he was going to show up as a different guy. Bunch of enemies on the rooftops. That's a tank. You tank. Mute? No, I tried to run on the blades. Guy behind me. You're dead. Tank. Fucking teammate. Sometimes when you turn your laser sight off, it doesn't actually turn off or turn it back on. The key press doesn't fucking do anything, which is really annoying. I don't think it's my keyboard. I think it's something to do with the game. Sometimes reloads don't work either. Registration is definitely back to being poopy. Got it. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. That was the guy who got deleted in front of me while he's trying to style. Get fucked. Get fucked. Sometimes the hit rate is poopy, and other times it goes back to normal. No. Oh, that's a tank. Ah, lid! Yeah! Triple fucks? Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you have 3 dicks. Yeah. What? Alien plastic surgery, guys. Straight out of hentai. How else would that happen? Makes no sense. Dude, they have fucking so many tanks right now, I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. Crazy. Hey, fuck. No, fuck you. Right on the hodgepile in there. It killed no one. It killed one person. Automated turret. If I had C4, I could have C4'd them. But I didn't. I'm too busy blowing up tanks. Oh. I like how the sound's just like cutting in randomly. You know, Battlefield used to be like one of the best games as far as sound goes. Yeah. Like back in the Battlefield 2 days, they literally, like, when they're advertising for EAX, they literally were clapping their hands and talking about how good it was, and they had 128 simultaneous channels. And that means 128 sounds could be rendered at exactly the same moment. Bleeding edge compared to any other game. And now we're back to basically it can handle like 16 or something. I don't fucking know what they have the engine set up for. It seems like 16. Which is why some of them override each other. Also, we poopity pooped on them, guys. Look at that shit. Fantastic. One of the better games today. Not so much for cap points, though, mainly because we're defending objectives. Especially C. Look at that shit. Rickety wreck poopity poop, guys. Alright. We're going to call things for this evening, though, guys. I wanted to get a couple games in there. Sometimes it felt like the hit registration would go to shit, and then other times it was fine. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Ah, yeah. I don't think they can. Turns out, it's not necessarily about attaching limbs as much as it's about being able to feel things. So with nerve endings, they're very, very, like, they have to basically, like, connect each and every one of them. Otherwise, it just turns into a what? I thought I quit. It turns into, like, you get almost no feelings, so. Like, that's with, like, attaching limbs in general. Like, they usually, it's a very, very delicate process, and it turns out your anatomy has a boatload of nerve endings in it. So, yeah. Unfortunately. Alright. Maybe in the future. Yeah, it'd probably help with that. Like, there's a lot of surgery, guys, that is actually extremely, extremely delicate. It requires substantial amount of skill. And AI could drastically fucking help with that. There's another one of the things that AI can help with, not just with, like, they're talking about AI finding cancer treatments. Rather, AI being able to perform surgeries that are otherwise extraordinarily taxing for humans because of the amount of delicate nature and the repetitiveness of it. Very difficult. Connect the nerves using pure willpower. I wish that would work. Great. Maybe it will in the future. Psionics are on the horizon, so maybe you're just ahead of the curve, Lid. You have psionics. There's if humans are psionically capable, guys, we're talking about, like, I think there's actually a term for it now for occult stuff. It's called woo-woo. Woo-woo stuff? Yeah. We're talking about woo-woo stuff at the beginning of... I don't like that term, though. It's fucking terrible. Who the fuck came up with that? Occult stuff at the beginning of the stream, though, and just... if humans are psionically active, which it definitely seems like we are, where the fuck are the schools? Where is the text? Where is the learning centers? Where is the fucking teachers? Like, nothing is there. It's just... The worst part, like, Like, imagine starting science out, guys, at the beginning with alchemy, and all you're doing is, like, fumbling around. But in the case of alchemy, you could combine different things and actually physically see what's happening, right? Like, being able to actually just try and, like, hone something that is you can't really feel or see and isn't really measurable is like, as far as humanity goes, would be extraordinarily difficult. Very, very difficult. So, I don't fucking know. Aliens need to make first contact so we can get out of the Stone Ages. Going to Hogwarts at the ripe age of 40? Yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't know. Well, we're going to call things, guys. This is like super overtime, but you know, we're having some good games, so I figured we'd give it a go. But I call things, if you were new to the stream and you enjoyed things, hit the follow button on your select platform. Stream to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, as well as TikTok every day from late night to early morning, GMT 6, so late night North America time. You stream for about 45 hours, give or take. Depends on my life. 3 to 4 hours, give or take. Depends on my life. What's happening, etc., etc. Guys, we're out of here. Streams are sporadic, and streaming time is sporadic. That's just because I have a lot of stuff going on in life, so that's the way it'll go, guys. But I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching my streams always, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic Monday evening. Have a good day, guys.